A universal joint, commonly called a U-joint, allows the wheels and rear axle to move up and down, stay flexible, and still transfer torque efficiently to the drive wheels. A simple universal joint can be made from two Y-shaped yokes connected by a cross member called a cross or spider. Most U-joints are called cross-yoke joints or card-in joints. Two universal joints are installed at either end of a drive shaft to ensure smooth power transfer. If only one joint were used, speed fluctuations at the output end would create vibrations throughout the driveline. With both joints operating at nearly the same angle, the acceleration and deceleration of one joint are balanced by the opposite movement of the other. This makes it essential for both U-joints to maintain roughly the same angle, preventing excessive vibration and ensuring smooth torque delivery. A universal joint incorporates several key components that work together to ensure smooth and reliable torque transmission. The bearing cups provide a protective housing for the bearings and support the loads applied during operation. Needle bearings are located inside the bearing cups and reduce friction, support loads, and allow smooth rotational movement as the joint operates at varying angles. Nitrile rubber grease seals retain lubricant within the bearing cups while preventing the entry of dirt, water, and other contaminants, extending service life. The cross, also known as the spider, forms the central connection of the joint and transfers torque between the yokes. The four arms of the cross are called trunnions. The greasable design allows fresh grease to be added, flushing out moisture and contaminants and ensuring proper lubrication of internal parts. Circlip, snap ring, is used to retain the bearing cups securely in the yoke, preventing axial movement and maintaining correct joint alignment during operation. The universal joint also relies on yokes to connect it to the drive shaft and other drivetrain components. There are three main types of yokes used in universal joints. The first type, the standard or plain yoke, is typically found at the end of a drive shaft. Its arms, also called ears, hold the U-joint bearing cups in place. The slip yoke, on the other hand, slides along the transmission output or drive shaft splines. Its main purpose is to compensate for changes in drive shaft length caused by suspension movement. Finally, the flange yoke features a circular flange with bolt holes, allowing it to bolt directly to the transmission or differential flange. It provides a rigid, secure, and precisely aligned connection and is used in locations where the drive shaft must be fixed in position but still allow angular movement through the universal joint. Together, these yoke types ensure the drivetrain can transmit torque smoothly while accommodating motion and alignment changes. Universal joints in a typical drive shaft should operate at a working angle between 1/2 degree and 3 degrees. The working angle is simply the angle between the driving end and the driven end of the joint. If the drive shaft is perfectly straight with a 0-degree working angle, the needle bearings inside the bearing caps don't rotate because there's no difference in angles to make them move. Without this rotation, the bearings could be subjected to constant pressure in one spot, which can cause damage over time. And that's a complete look at the universal joint or U-joint, how it works, its key components, and the types of yokes that make smooth torque transfer possible. From allowing flexibility in the drivetrain to preventing vibration and ensuring reliable power delivery, the U-joint is a small part with a big impact. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our automotive and manufacturing tutorials.